Alright, so let's go ahead and record a test game with Titanshift. See if we can... Really, we're just testing it, making sure everything works for our league match, but at the same time, if we can win a game, I won't complain. Hopefully someone pops right on in here. Pop right on in here. Looking forward to what we're playing against. There used to be a way to look at your deck while you were waiting, so I could have gone over some of the card choices. I guess all of you see it to the right here. I'm gesturing to the right where the deck list is. However, I cannot see it. So you'll see that there's some Summoners packs, Titans, Scape Shifts, a bunch of ramp spells. Basically, the idea of the deck is we cast a bunch of ramp spells, cast a Scape Shift to kill our opponent. We're currently waiting to see what we pair against. The decks we want to try and avoid are Burn, and the decks we kind of want to try and hit are Jund. So those are both top tier decks currently and a large share of the metagame. So it would really be beneficial to be able to hit one of those. Alright, YZY. Losing the die roll, so starting off on the back foot. See what we can do. This hand has 4 payoffs and no ramp, so this one's an easy use of the London Mulligan. See? This is why the London Mulligan's great. We get to pick the best card, the card ship back, and it's this Scape Shift card. Hopefully they are not on Jund with the Thoughtseize. That'd be kind of bad. We're going to go ahead and keep this and put this on the bottom. Alright, opponent also kept on 6. Let's find out what they're on. Opponent not willing to reveal their secrets yet. We'll find out shortly what they're playing. Mountain. Oh no. Oh, okay. This is very likely to be Dredge. I could play a Stomping Ground tapped, but I think I'd rather play this Windswept Heath out and use it to fetch a tap land. It leaves them with a little less knowledge, and we're going to play this Windswept Heath and crack it at some point anyways. This Mawali Asimos looking a little bit worse as far as ramp goes. Opponent dredged Golgari Thug and missed on another dredger, so that's pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and yield till the next end step. Opponent made the mistake in dredge of keeping a 1-lander, so that's a bummer. Never mind. I lied about Acid Moss. Acid Moss might actually be great. We're going to go ahead and pour one out here for my buddy Acid Moss. Yeah, as tempting as Hard Expedition is, we literally are just going to get this Acid Moss down as quickly as possible. So we're going to Acid Moss our opponent next turn. It's going to feel great. Our opponent mills 2 lands off the top. That's got to feel a little bit bad as they only have 1 land. A 3rd land. At least they hit a Dark Blast so they can dredge this turn if they'd like. They missed on land again. Alright, well, let's see if this is a concession Acid Moss. Nope. And pass through turn. Alright, so next turn we get to go Kalani Hard Expedition and fetch land. And the turn after that we win the game. Yep. I lied. We're gonna try and start winning the game this turn. So we're gonna fetch here. We can go ahead and grab a forest since it doesn't actually change the mountain count for this. Plus, yeah. Our opponent's probably conceding to the Summoner's Pact. Opponent is a real trooper and wants to fight it out. Alright, let's go. Let's get this Titan down. Wonder if this... Let's... Okay. Titan. Alright, opponent's milling in response to the Titan, which is fine. Titan's going to go ahead and grab Field of the Dead, Valakut, and we're going to pass the turn. And we're set up to win the game about a dozen different ways next turn. Alright. I took the Graveyard Hate out. I did. So let's get rid of these Anger of the Gods. Alright, let's bring in these Anger of the Gods. Sweltering Suns isn't good enough. I know Acid Moss was absolutely dope that game. It normally isn't. And yeah, that looks like it. This is a match where it's just a race. This is not a match I expect to get Blood Mooned in at all, though. And even though they had an artifact that first game, I'm going to go ahead and keep this, even though it's and hope to draw an untapped green source on one. Even though they played an artifact the first turn of last game, I don't think that we want to be able to shatter that, as generally if it activates once, it did what it was supposed to do. See if our opponent kept a hand with more than one green source this game. Or more than one mana source this game. They kept basic mountain, which is kind of interesting. Yep, milled Prized Amalgam. So didn't hit on Dredger yet. Opponent missed on Dredger. Do they really keep a one-lander again? If so, opponent's got balls of steel, that's for sure. They hit this game, though. So being able to bring back 2 Blood Gas is kind of nice, but opponent doesn't know they're bringing him back into this Anger of the Gods. Ooh, I lied. They do know that they're bringing him back, but they're not going to let him get angered. Okay, that seems reasonable. Anger off the top. We could really use an Anger off the top. Come on, Moto. Bah humbug. Alright. Stevo Bandito will do some blocking. So opponent knows that we have Anger now, which is a little unfortunate, but that's okay. Opponent hitting Stinkweed Imp on their upkeep. Very good for them. Narco Meba. And a Conflagrate means that we won't be blocking this turn if our opponent doesn't want us to block. This Thoughtseize doesn't matter. All of our cards in our hand do the same thing. Good to know that our opponent's choice of hate is Thoughtseize, but I kind of expected that. We really have no defense against that. I don't know if Scapeshift was the right card to take there. Maybe. Alright. Go to blocks and prevent 3 damage. Well, let's see. We want another green source, so let's grab Snow-Covered Forest. Okay. Our turn. Hitting the land there is absolutely wonderful. So let's go ahead and play it out. Cast Search for Tomorrow. We will get a regular mountain. Play Steve. And Steve will also get a mountain. And we're casting Primetime next turn. So opponent will attack for up to 5. Or up to 8. Because they will be able to can flag away the Secured Tribe Elder if they want. And hit us for 3, so that's 11. That's still 5 short. Yeah. This is to be expected. We do want to grab another mountain here. And then, yeah, let the opponent do what they're going to do. Okay, we're at 5. Valakut was just an absolute nut straw there. Alright. 4, so we go grab 2 mountains, shoot down 2 things. They don't have another Conflagrate, but they do have another Dredger. They have Creeping Chills in their deck, which is scary because it can kill us, but, I mean, ever the phrase, don't play around what you can't beat? It's basically where we're at in life. Titan. So we have to go grab 2 mountains, but Valakut there was an amazing draw. So we're basically... Both my opponent and I are hoping to see different things off the top of their deck. Let's just put it that way. It's too cute to Field of the Dead because I don't have enough mountains. Alright, cool. No. No, I would not like to randomly pay 2 life. That one. And if I shoot down the flying one, I'm less likely to die to Conflagrate, so... Or not Conflagrate. Creeping Chill. Alright. Show me what you got, opponent. Your Blood Glass almost certainly do have haste. There's 1 Creeping Chill. There's the attack, and it's lethal. Yep. Should shut down the Blood Gas to play around the Creeping Chill. Okay, whoopsie. See how this last game goes. Literally even mention the Creeping Chill and then don't play around it. Yeah, we'll be on the play. This is not a keepable hand. This hand is keepable. I'm actually going to go ahead and bottom this Cinderglade here. Because I think our play pattern here plays out as such that Cinderglade will not enter untapped anyways. We always want to get the snow covered if possible. So suspend. This does have a shocking on 2, but I think we're fine with that. See if opponent thought seizes on 1. Opponent does not thought seize on 1. This likely signals a Cathartic on 2 hand. Which bodes pretty well for us, actually. Let's go and grab Sheltered Thicket. We're looking for different names at this point because we might still be on a Field of the Dead plan. Opponent did not fetch, which means they probably kept 1 lander again or are hoping to draw into it and did. Sweet. If you do ever keep a 1 lander, not fetching is the right play. Probably got a Cathartic Reunion here. Bloodghast Amalgam. Ooh, interesting. Alright, so once again, I am not worried about being Blood Moons, so we are just going to go ahead and grab another mountain here. So regular mountain. Play tapped Valakut, cast a Farseek. So we grab Stomping Grounds with these because Cinderglade can be fetched up painlessly. We don't want to see a fetch land here because that would enable our opponent to kind of dodge around Bloodghast with Bloodghast and triggering Prized Amalgam. A little bit of awkward draws on both sides of the table here, I feel like. Opponent should decline here, but oh, opponent does not decline. Interesting call. See if they avoid to get more amalgams in the grave, which would also be fine, because then they won't come in till my end step. Or if that was just a misplay on the opponent's part. As Prized Amalgam is not optional, I believe. Let's go ahead and verify that. Yep, it is not optional. So let's see what our opponent does from this point. One, two, three, four, five, six. So opponent's losing both their things next turn, which I think they're aware of, which is why they're kind of hesitating here. Alright. Huh. Okay. I'm down. So start with an Anger of the Gods. And then we'll fetch and we'll cast Scapeshift. That way if Scapeshift is somehow stopped, we still wiped their board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just double checking, make sure I didn't miscount here. 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and the magic number. Well played, Dredge opponent. Well played. Alright, catch you at the next one.